and they blew all that shit up. Hold up, man. Stop, bro. Stop. Listen, man. Let me talk, bro. Okay, I'm not lying on you. I'm talking my ideology. I'm not talking about you, bro. Listen, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking to you though at all. Listen, right quick. Here's what I think happened. That's cool, man. That's cool, bro.
Disrespect my bloodline, you monkey.
Oh my God, bro.
Nothing to do with you, bro. Like you said.
Right, exactly. Now here's what I think happened, Knowledge.
You don't even know what civilization building, so shut up.
I'm not arguing with Duke, man. I'm just trying to say what I think happened, bro.
But you know, Knowledge, I'm not gonna let none of these monkeys up.
All right, man. I'm not even talking about you, man. I'm talking about my ideology.
We didn't have nothing to do with this when you cut me off. You cut me off and said we didn't have nothing to do with this.
Okay, and I said my bad, bro. And I said my bad, bro. I said my bad for cutting.
Homo sapien monkeys, nigga. I digress.
All right. Now, bro, now here's what I was trying to hold up, mind's eye. Let me say this. Here's what I think what was going on, right? Now, there was a civilization, right, that built all this great shit, right? And they fucked it up. I mean, I'm talking about where the deserts is at was fucking water and shit. This what I'm trying to touch down on. Before what we can read about, there was another civilization that fucked everything up. So the civilization we looking at didn't even build that shit, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I ain't saying they not black. I'm not saying they not white. I don't know what they was.
Hey,
that's
sir,
all I was saying.
Civilization. You speaking about the civilization? You speaking on the buildings we're actually looking at from these pictures that depict.
I'm going deeper than the pics. I'm going back to the Sphinx and the pyramids. I'm going all the way back to the.
In reference. Do you think the people of that time built these buildings?
Then he's going to cut me off in the middle of my conversation.
Man, dude, be on some life. Bro. Man, I'll beat your ass, bro. Man, fuck dude, bro. Go ahead, man. Let dude build, man, because I'll be done cuss this dummy out, bro.
Your dumb ass don't know.
Man, I'll be done cuss dude the fuck out. You know that, Knowledge. I'm mute, bro. I'm a mute, Knowledge.
You came over here on a slave boat, your whole ass, nigga. Me and my people was fighting, nigga. It was my civilization that built this shit, not you monkeys.
Nigga, you got white all in your blood.
You keep talking about this.
Hey, Root. Hey, Root.
You got talking about Root. Man, hey, look, Knowledge. I didn't start.
Hey, that nigga got humpy all in his blood, bro.
Hold on, can I ask who the hell is no people?
I'm trying to tone it down.
Blood, nigga. And you work for a white man. You got white all in.
Man, I'm saying fuck you and all that shit you talking about, bro. I don't care what you talking about, bro.
Who is his people? Who are your people?
I'm saying fuck dude, bro. Man, I'm saying fuck dude, bro. I don't give a fuck about his ideology or what he stands for.
I want to know what sorry ass civilization you're part of. Who is your people?
Man, fuck dude, bro.
I need to know who your ass civilization who is.
Man, Gary, fuck dude, bro.
Army-less, motherfucking countryless people that has nothing. What's the name of your people?
Bitch.
At least Africa got a country that they can speak of. Who is your sorry ass people don't seem to have nothing?
Y'all walking around with the monkey.
I want to clear up this part. He said monkey. So when you speak it in reference to monkey, you speaking in reference to people, they say the person
himself, right? Himself, right?
We don't think he's a Homo sapien. Yeah, he's a real moron. I got you.
Come from and the Caucasus Mountain people. History come from monkey. Just fall back.
Wait a minute. Show me some DNA that shows me you're not a monkey.
Damn, I'm not from Africa, bro, like y'all.
I didn't ask you where you were from. I said, show me something that says you not a damn monkey.
I love it, bro. Morocco.
Show me something that say you are a monkey.
Hey, I respect Rich for that.
I could easily. How about the chromosome fusion? How about the chromosome fusion? How about the chromosome fusion in your DNA? How's that?
All you Africans do, y'all hate niggas that don't in that
monkey. You asked me to show you that you're a monkey. How about the chromosome fusion in your DNA? How's that? Will that work?
Because I'm not a Homo sapien monkey.
Hold on. Are you telling me that you don't have a chromosome 2 fusion in your DNA?
No, he said you're a Homo sapien monkey, bro.
I figured the monkey would have been Homo erectus, right? Would have been a Homo erectus.
Hey, that's gangster roots. I respect you for it, bro.
Homo erectus, right? That would have been
respectable, bro.
Because
it's the same species. You never leave your phylogeny. You just be that species plus. Like, I don't understand what you're not understanding. I don't think you understand how evolution works. So you should probably stop speaking on it.
And they get mad when I call them a monkey. I'm not calling you.
No, we said shut your bitch ass up, bro. That's all we said, man. We don't know what to talk about. Hey, knowledge. We saying peace, family.
It's not bothering me.
Hey, Gary, back up, Gary. Back up. Hey, everybody got to back up. Listen, I got to back up too. Hey, Roots, just chill, bro. We trying to build, bro. We ain't trying to, like, cause we can do this yelling all day. We ain't gonna do that. No, see what you're doing? We're gonna give you the floor, and I just say your premises without calling us monkeys. That's all we saying, bro.
Say my history ain't true.
You don't know what your history
ain't nobody said nothing about your history but you.
Hey, let him build right quick.
You making your history look bad.
Hey, go ahead, Roots. We ain't gonna interrupt you. Go ahead. We did start it getting ratchet.
I ain't started shit.
That's why he's the only one that say, well, fuck it. The nigga don't want to claim Africa. Fucking then. He don't disrespect me. He don't disrespect my bloodline. Y'all niggas just keep saying my shit ain't true and everything. So I just gonna naturally call y'all monkeys out of grace.
I claim the whole.
That's good. So now look, when we say we ain't monkeys, you gotta regress. Now listen, here's what I'm saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying. Black people or white people or any type of people might have built them fucking pyramids and sphinx. What I'm saying is that civilization was wiped out. That's all I'm telling you. They had their little toys. It was water in them deserts, bro. It wasn't always desert. It was water there. That's why they lived there.
The ruins of the Civil War. Let's do that.
Okay. All right, well, we can go to the Civil War, but I'm talking about way before.
See, they always want to turn the subject when we was on one subject. All I was talking about was my ancestors was born in the Civil War, and these
facts.
We didn't.
Who is your ancestor?
No, he facts though. That wasn't a lie. Ruth said.
Monkey not come out you, bro.
No,
I can't hear you.
Ruth,
monkey not come out you, bro.
I can't hear you.
Ruth said that we won that Civil War,
civilization,
bro.
No, I'm not saying y'all are not my bloodline. Y'all come from Africa. Quit saying we're together.
You don't know where we come from, bro.
Yo, it's Africans.
I got Cherokee in my blood.
Y'all was in the noose picking cotton some goddamn weird.
Oh no, man, I'm mulatto, bro. I got like a lot of different blood in me, bro. I ain't just no one blood type. Like I got Asian in me. Yeah, I got white people, Asian, niggers. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody around me do, bro. Listen, man, this blood been mixing for years.
You got Asian in you?
Hell yeah.
And you
man, I got Bruce Lee blood in me. I got fucking.
Brother, can you back up that statement saying you got Asian? You know,
I can back it up.
We got this, we got that.
Yeah, I can back it up. I can show a fucking picture of my fucking daughter with Chinese eyes, bro.
Oh, you American.
Hold up. No, here's what I'm trying to tell you, Knowledge. Here's what I'm trying to say. Everybody been fucking for a long time, man. Everybody
mixed down.
Yeah,
don't be mad you mixed. Go ahead.
I mean, women got raped on slave trades. I mean, motherfuckers have consensual sex though. People have consensual sex. You don't think a nigga had sex with an Asian 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago?
They built the railroads.
No, but here's what I'm saying. Knowledge. An Asian has sex with a nigga, right? That had a baby, right? That baby had sex with a white folk and a Russian and so on to where we at today. The blood been mixing.
Everybody mixing it. It sounds like motherfuckers is mad.
So in a nutshell, you saying ain't no bloodline pure because everybody.
Hell no. And
the ones that claim they pure blood is running shit. You know, the ones from us. Don't be mad if you mix. Don't be mad if you mix shit. Be who you are. You can't be mad at your existence. You hear me? It's still of the Most High, and I don't claim no damn Africa. I claim the whole earth where I breathe air everywhere I go. So it ain't no monkey business with me, and it shouldn't be none with you or nobody on here.
Hey, say the beginning of that again.
I don't even know what it wasn't no beginning. It wasn't no beginning. Where was we at? Knowledge.
I don't know. You had said something. Damn.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, man. I'm with you, man. I can't even say it back, but like we shouldn't be on this thing, doing all that barking. If you came to speak your piece, man, you had a whole bunch of words and you wasted your time through that hate, Roots. You didn't have to do all that disrespecting yourself, calling people monkeys.
Man. Don't say I got on my hate, man. I don't like you African niggas just like y'all don't like
me.
I
ain't here to like you. Hey, look, hey, the whole thing is, hey, look, see, you gonna start barking and you ain't even gonna have no damn ball. Speak.
Peace.
I ain't cut you off, man. I'm just trying to tell you, man. I'm just trying to tell you, I got respect for you, but hey, I see you ain't respecting yourself.
Quit cutting me off.
You know what I mean? I ain't heard the word monkey so much till today.
Hey, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Follow your ass back, bro. No, you can't talk right now, bro. Now listen. Here's what we saying, bro. Here's what we saying. We all disagree. No, listen. No, we're not jumping on. Man, you said you was gonna fall back, bro. All right, just fall back, bro. Let me tell you what's going on. Listen,
bro, go back to the
all right, I'm gonna go back to Africa and or Earth Ring or whatever you saying, man. Okay, that's cool, bro. Now listen, right quick. Hey, man. All right, hey, I got him, Messiah. Now here's what's happening.
Back it up, man. That's why I don't like coming.
All right, now here's what happened. Well, don't come the fuck up here, bro. Don't nobody care. Take your football, bro. Man, we'll play with a tennis ball, nigga.
Let's keep it cool.
Right, well, dude gotta let me talk, bro. Or it ain't gonna be cool, bro.
I did let you talk, and then every time I try to talk, y'all talk over me.
All right, go ahead, Roots. My fault. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Okay, now let me talk, bro. God damn, bro. Now, we cool, Roots. You know we cool as fuck, man. Chill out. Quit acting like we against you, man. All of us disagree on something, bro. Now, here's what we're trying to do is build. Now, my ideology of what we're talking about is the things we're claiming to build was built amongst a civilization that got wiped out, and the remnants of that civilization is us. And we done build dope shit, and we gonna get wiped out. And it's gonna have relevance, and we're gonna have like, yeah, we did that, and it goes on and on and on. It was a civilization before the Sphinx.
See, I don't want to go that far. We stuck in like 1863, 60.
Oh, okay, I get you.
That's what we at. We all agree on that, right?
I was sticking to 1860.
Well, go ahead, Knowledge. Start it off, man. Let's get this deal right, man.
Nobody wanna listen to the Indian. They want to listen to some Africans that claim that they monkeys and slaves. So hell yeah, I'm gonna get mad.
Yeah, that's facts. Well, let's shake hands though and keep building, because you know we smart as fuck, man.
I'm just gonna call y'all what y'all are, some Homo sapiens. If y'all gonna say my history ain't real, I don't have no problem.
We never said that, man. We all got different ideologies.
You cut me off, bro. You will not let me talk. All I'm saying is I don't have no problems with you African niggas. Y'all claim that y'all monkeys and black and come from this and call pale people white. I don't have nothing against y'all. Just don't have nothing against me.
I claim I'm a god, bro. I don't claim I'm none of that shit.
You got a problem with cutting people off, bro.
I have to cut you off if you said I claim a color tone like this, my guy. Hold up, now you cut me off. Now y'all cut me off. Now you cut. No, you cutting me off, man. No, you cutting me off, bro.
Talking about he a god. Can you create something?
Hey, the whole thing is what you talking about.
Create a garden, bro.
I ain't say I was the most high. I ain't say I was the most Lord. I said I was a God. I ain't say I was the most high, bro. I never said I was the most high, bro. I said I'm a God, bro.
Because you know you fake, bro. I don't have nothing against you. Just quit cutting me off. You acting like
you. Go ahead, man.
If you a God,
go ahead, man. No, I be having punch ins, and you gotta let me punch my shit in so you can keep building.
God cut people off, bro.
No, God don't even listen to you weird ass niggas, bro.
You keep cutting me off, and you mad because I'm smarter than you, bro. Quit cutting me off, nigga.
I don't care how smart you is.
Yeah, man.
That's all you gonna do. You a prior, bro. You talking
All
about
right, go ahead, man. I'm gonna give you the mic.
You a trailing, man. You trailing. You hella trailing right now, bro.
Hey, no, he cool. He gonna pass us the mic. Go ahead, dude.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
a
a god.
God too, Root.
Yeah, I consider myself a god. God created me in His image, bro. I ain't say I was God Himself. I ain't say I was God Himself, so don't do that.
See, that's
you gonna tell us about the 1860s when we was talking about the 1860s?
Hey, man, we can high school wrestle, bro.
Yeah,
We can high school wrestle, bro. I'll be that ankle kick dude, bro. Man, I'll be that choke dude out, bro.
Hey, hold on, brother. Let's not interject.
Don't choke the white man.
If he troll me like that, hell yeah. The white man ain't trolling me like that, bro. The white man ain't trolling me like that, bro.
He trolling
Man,
like a
fuck cutting you off. I'll slap the shit out you, nigga, if you was in person, nigga. Fuck cutting you off and fuck your word, nigga.
He gonna sink his teeth
That's
in
all
your
you
back.
fucking Hebrews. They don't want to claim your monkey ass game. I'll blow your head off, ho.
Oh shit! Whoa. Let's.
Yeah, you got some unnecessary
money behind that shit. Shit'll get real for real, nigga. No, shit'll get real for real, nigga. Chill out, bro. I'm just telling you, chill out, bro. Quit cutting me off. That's what you saying. That's what you mad about, because I cut your bitch ass off, nigga. You better chill out, nigga.
Don't trip on me, say that, man.
Period, bro.
That's good, y'all.
All right.
All y'all want to do is start having niggas be on some nigga shit. So what? You a monkey? Talking about you a god. You ain't no god.
Well, bitch, quit repeating it, nigga. Quit repeating it, then. I am God, nigga. You dummy. You're the dumb bitch, bro. Man,
get a job.
Hey, that's facts, though. Hey, he talking facts, though. That's funny, bro. That's facts what he said. Man. Create a job, nigga. You a guy, create a job. That's so dope.
Respect, knowledge.
Hey, you a guy, create a job. I'm about to post it on Facebook. Nigga, you the same as us, bro. What is you talking about, bro? You the same as us, man. You do the same thing we do, bro. Your mama and daddy look like our mama and daddy, nigga. Your fucking hair curl up like... Okay. You is too, bro. Now listen, bro. Listen, bro.
Do you see my picture? Do you see my avatar? And talk about the Civil War. See my avatar.
Hey, now let's get back to the Gettysburg, man.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Let's do this, man.
Okay, so now we're talking about 18. Now, what caused these buildings to be in ruins? Anybody want to expound on that? What caused them buildings to be devastated like they were?
Let's let Roots go ahead and
well, had to be catastrophic, right? Had to be a catastrophic.
Yeah, how did they get so decimated, and why are there no besides writings, no actual photos of conflict, but we have post and pre battle photos.
Yeah, we just got the front cover and the back cover. We don't know what's the story.
We didn't really
aftermath and beforehand.
We just read the synapse.
So Root, you there?
Damn, now I see why I don't want to come up. It ain't you, man. I just don't like doing this shit. That's why I try to avoid it, man. It ain't you, bro. I just be like, damn, I know I'm gonna get an argument.
Man, it's cool, Root. Just spit your shit, bro. Spit your shit, man.
Yes, all we gotta do is look up Civil War boats and Civil War balloons. That's all you got to do. Look them up, and it'll open up our brain. Because I found out this information 3 months ago because I've been digging and digging, and most of the pictures was when the so-called slaves or blacks went to war over here, whichever we call ourselves. And after the wars, they kicked us out the cities, and they came into the cities and took pictures. But if y'all look up Civil War boats, because we was the first people, the so-called slaves or the people of America, we was the first one to make boats and airplanes. But the first airplanes was blimps made in Detroit, and they used to drop bombs on cities. That's all you got to do.
Okay, well, we seen observations.
Ooh, hold up, Knowledge. That boy just said some shit.
Right? We seen
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge. He just said some shit though. Don't blimps out Detroit for real. This real shit. When he said we the first people to make boats, they took the same format and made blimps. So we was flying and shit while everybody else was sailing. But go ahead. That was deep. But go ahead, Knowledge.
I was saying about the we seen observation balloons, and we was trying to figure out earlier in a broadcast.
There was a picture.
Observation balloons.
There was a picture with a balloon, right? You showed it earlier?
Yes, it was.
There was one picture that had a balloon.
Yep, a big one.
But yeah, we should look. Hey, Roots, why Civil War balloons? What do the balloons have to do with it?
It was a war between the so-called, my guess, this is what I'm getting out of who the war was about. It was about a whole bunch of Irish whites and black people that are slaves from here. This is old Rome. This place is Rome fell in late 1856 after the Civil War. We have everything over here. We invented everything. And until we can understand that, we the ones who ain't no such thing as no, they gave us 50 million blankets coughed up and everything. We went to war over here, and it's like we do today. If you see two Mexicans go to war, gangs, they gonna tear some shit up. If you see two black gangs go to war, they gonna tear some shit up. If you see these crazy ass Irish rednecks go to war, they gonna tear some shit up. So that's what happened back then. We tore each other shit up, and the so-called European and Afrikaners came over here and took our places, called apartheid. That's it. That's why you see all these buildings. We could do a show on that, but we have, like, when they say Roman architecture, we have the big. If y'all can see my screen.
But you mentioned that it was way after the Civil War, 1850 something. You said, but I thought the Civil War was still going on to the 1860s.
I say the Civil War was going on to 1880 until the so-called people, I call them my sellouts. My sellouts invaded Queen Khalifa land.
Well, you know, they see a lot of Capitol buildings like this, route.
I know what you're talking about.
Like in all the capitals of America, United States, rather. Like every capital, they have Roman architect type buildings, you know.
Man,
yes, but no capitals of other places got them. That's what I'm trying to say is that all places in my fault. I know somebody else is talking. My fault. I fall back. My fault.
It's a whole bunch of uncalculated or documented wars. There's so many wars that took place on this place that ain't put on paper or a wall.
There's only one war that's been in America, and it started in 1619, and it didn't end until 1856. The first 13 colonies was in Cap Negro and Halifax, where the sun come up, Canada. The first 13 colonies was not even in America, and it was Europeans coming over here because they was running. They didn't come over here to fight us. They came over here and ran because they didn't love their homes. They was the slaves. That's what they are. They're the Slavic people. It's not us. We're the fighters. Like we are today. We're the Marines. Europe has never had a standing army, or Africa. America has always had the standing army, the white and black Mexicans of the Marines. So we won't get this story if we keep just, you know what I'm saying? It never was the American Spanish War, the Indian Spanish War. It was one war, and we lost it in the 1800s, and that's why they hate that's why.
Are you saying that one war just prolonged and people like it became different names throughout time?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you saying there wasn't a Revolutionary War But there was
No,
just
there
a
was
civil
no
war.
Revolutionary War. There was no American. There wasn't none of all that shit. No, it wasn't. It was one war that when all the
On July
Algonquins.
4th, 1776, that's not an Independence Day.
No,
That
yeah,
was that was a battle won, but not a war, right?
That's the Independence Day where we lost when we lost North Egypt, when we lost Canada, Canaan lands. See, the Indians, we owned all of America. Canada, America, Mexico, that's all one continent.
wow.
In 1776, the Constitution is only 3 states. It's only
What?
Delaware. There's only 3 states in the Constitution. Y'all don't know history. America only has
You
3
don't
states.
know history. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
Your
okay,
history
now prove me
is
wrong.
revised
Name more than
history.
3 states. Name more than 3 states in America before 1780. Name more than you don't even know the first 3 states.
Oh my God, this dude.
Okay, then I'm challenging you since y'all saying, "Oh my God," you don't even know the first 3 states of the Constitution. You don't even know the first motherfucker of America.
First of all, if there's a constitution, then there's already been a revolution because there has to be a
I'm asking
revolution.
y'all, what
You
was the
just claim
first 3
you
states?
just claimed that they're
don't even know
not,
that.
that they did not break away from British rule.
British is fake. British is America. Brutus Buckeyes, bro. British is America. Britain was made in 1894.
No,
It's not even Britain. They don't even have an army. But let's not get past the subject since all y'all know all this shit. That y'all
hold on.
know.
You don't have the army. They didn't have the largest
Can I
navy in
ask
the
you a
world.
question before y'all compare and take it to Mars some goddamn where? I'm gonna ask y'all this since y'all saying, "Oh my God," y'all can't even name the first 3 states of America.
What is it?
Talking about y'all know history. Whoever
Well,
said,
teach
"Oh my
them.
God," name the first 3 states.
Well, tell us. I want to know.
The first 3 states was I'm making sure y'all don't know, so I look smart. Since everybody saying, "Oh my God."
Ain't
Okay,
nobody.
like I said, it was
We
Delaware.
gotta add Delaware and New York because New York was allegedly the first capital before DC.
Delaware? You said
Say
Delaware?
Delaware, New York.
No, New York. The first capital was Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
Well, yeah.
There
Then
never was New York.
yeah. Then it went to New York.
New York never was the capital. New York was a fighting zone because New York is really the empire capital. That's always been America's capital. We have all these mausoleums over here. Everything in America is bigger.
That's what the
New
movies
York
always
has never
do.
been.
Oh, it would have been
nothing
Delaware,
but-
Pennsylvania, and New York then.
Okay, I like how you said that. Yeah, Pennsylvania was New York back. I mean, New York was Pennsylvania back there. New Amsterdam Company. Yeah,
Okay.
they came down the Hudson River. New York
Okay.
was even made.
Oh,
But
this is
nah,
interesting.
I'm not trying to say I'm right though, but a lot of people be saying little smart little shit under their breath. And I just be like, it's a good debate. I could be
No,
wrong. So
no,
challenge it. Don't just not.
No, Roots,
Well-
you're good. You're good.
Well, we can challenge you that Europe isn't a country. I mean, not Europe. The British isn't a country. They didn't have the largest navy in the world at one point in time.
Europe has never had a navy. Europe has never had an army. Never.
Not Europe.
I said
English.
never.
I'm sorry. Did I say Europe? I mean the English. You're telling me that the English didn't have the largest navy at one point in time.
Never. That little island that's smaller than Cuba never had nothing. Never. The only people that ever had a navy was the Moors of America, and we still got
The
the
who?
navy today. That's
The
why
who?
all y'all blacks always hate the Moors.
The
because we
who?
understand the navy, the Marines, the
The
Moors,
wars,
the
the
Moors.
wars of
That
America.
had peace and
Moors.
friendship treaty.
Hey,
Can I just
hey,
say one thing?
no, let me ask
Like
you
I said,
this
this is
question.
the thing that's. So hold on, let me just
Let me
finish
ask you this, bro.
In 1776,
Go ahead.
in 1776, a treaty of peace and friendship was made the same year the Constitution was made.
It was
In
only good for 50
America.
years.
Now that's facts.
So
Now, let
just
me
to
ask you a
let you know,
question.
Hold on. The friend and free. The friend
Hey,
and
y'all
free.
give these Europeans
hold
too
on.
much credit.
Hold on. Listen. Hold on. That friendship treaty was only good for 50 years. Did you not read it at the bottom?
I didn't say that. Though. I said the treaty of
Yeah, that's
friendship
a
is the
good
longest.
thing. When does
America.
the
And let me say one thing. It was in America. It was the Moors of America that was fighting. It wasn't no Africans. It was American Moors.
Yeah, but that was the Sultan of Morocco, the one that's
I'm saying
Africa.
you're wrong when you're saying that England had an army. When you're saying that England had a navy, no, they didn't. It was the Moors, us American Negroes.
What? Hold on. Listen. First of all,
Oh, that's facts, Gary.
this Moor station that has no
That's
army
facts,
at
though,
all.
Gary.
No one supports the claims to have an army.
Yes, they called the Marines.
No, they're not. That's the U.S. It's called the Marines. The Moors have no army. They don't even have a country. We talk about, talking about the Sultan of Morocco, and he doesn't agree with the Moors over here in America.
No,
I know I'm proud to be black. I know that much.
Morocco.
I'm proud to be black.
Do I?
And y'all,
Blonde,
Morocco is the
whatever
state that
you
was
want
made
to
in
call it.
1956.
You can't buy melanin,
Yeah,
bro.
and so the current Sultan of Morocco agrees.
There is no
with you.
such thing as a Sultan of Morocco. That was made in 1956, man.
There's no Sultan of Morocco right now.
It was made in 1956, brother. You can't go.
No. I understand in your imaginary land there's no Sultan, but if you look it up right now,
I did not say that. Don't
Morocco right
said
now.
I said I said 1776. Now you're going to the 1900s.
Hey, here's
No,
what's
I'm not.
happening, man.
I'm
Hey, no, hold up, Gary.
Right
Hold
now.
up, bro. Hold up, Gary. Let me say what's happening. Look. Roots is saying facts, right? But he's saying them so disrespectful. Listen, he's saying them so disrespectful that it's turning into an argument. Y'all just build, bro. Just build. Don't.
I'm sorry. I don't mean no.
We know that there's a Sultan of
Let me just say one thing real quick. That's why it's hard to come up on knowledge. Because people don't know how to build. People don't know how to build. I've been asking this dude questions all the day, and then the monkey come out of him. I kept asking him. He don't know the first 3 states of America. He don't even know where a colony at. He don't know where Morocco was at. He don't even know when Morocco was made. So why is dumbass even arguing with me?
Hey, did y'all know the red states? Hey, did y'all know the red states? Hey, listen, hold on, let me throw a curveball. No, let me throw you.
Let's look and see if there's a Sultan of Morocco right now. Since his ass.
I didn't say that. You said 1770.
Morocco is at the top of.
I said it 3 times. I said the current Sultan of Morocco, does he agree with what the U.S. this little Moor revolution that
you don't even know where Morocco was made.
Ali? No, I just asked you, was there
I asked you,
of Morocco
right now?
America.
I don't give a damn. Is there a Sultan of
Morocco,
Morocco?
America.
Right now.
Morocco, America.
I thought Drew Ali was
Hey, he don't give a damn, bro. Listen, bro.
It's Morocco, America.
Okay, now see, I let y'all talk. Just tell me when I can talk, you African.
I thought Muhammad shit.
Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby.
Muhammad is a white man. He's a Muslim. He's not a Moor.
Yeah, but he's from Morocco. He's a white Arab.
No, he's not. Farah Muhammad is from Africa. He's from
That's what I
Holy
said. That's what I said, bro.
Ooh,
Morocco.
The Moroccan
That's
mountains.
America. You don't even know what Morocco is a state. Look, I even got it on my screen.
Hey, Roots. Hey, Roots.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what y'all are.
Hey, man, Roots don't touch them in the mouth. They staggering. Like, come on, go ahead, Roots. We listening,
Y'all
bro.
don't know what y'all are.
But we ain't monkeys. But keep going,
we
bro.
got treaties, languages, and everything. Y'all don't know what y'all is.
Right, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, but how you gonna
Don't
tell us that
nobody
we
know what
all
they
know
is.
How you gonna say that, man? That's funny.
No, because y'all just said that Morocco
No,
and
no,
Africa.
but no,
See,
you
this
gonna
part
tell me
monkey.
that
Hold on, I say one thing. I just ask me a question.
No,
No, we're not.
no,
I'm not
listen.
from Africa.
No,
See,
Yes, you is, bro.
I'm pretty sure nobody else
following the teachers,
Africa
bro.
right now.
Bro,
My
you following
question
the teachers.
is,
I'm
if
You goddamn
Morocco
monkey.
is in America, so where is Africa? Where's Africa located? I mean,
Goddamn monkey.
talking about history in reverse. We know they said the maps were upside down, so we got to look at this
Hey,
shit
bird.
from all aspects, you know. Because I like to dive deep too. Now they said all the maps are reversed.
No, it's a lot of people hating on our history of this land.
History,
Morocco
but
is a state.
you come in with somebody that gave teachings from Africa.
No, you're indigenous. Indigenous means that Barack Obama, a Muslim African, and the UN signed y'all's drip. Y'all are our children.
Nah, man, fuck all that shit. Hey, Roots, I want to ask you this. No, hell no. Can I talk? I can't talk, bro. Hold up, bro. I can't talk, bro. I can't talk, bro. I can't talk, bro. I can't talk, bro. Now listen. I'm just fucking with you. Listen, bro. If I'm a monkey, no, I'm asking you a question, Roots. If I'm a monkey, right? I'm a monkey, right? What the fuck is you, bro?
No, I'm saying y'all said Why do y'all keep cutting me off? Are y'all scared? Are y'all stupid? Are y'all monkeys?
Go ahead, Root. Go ahead,
Go ahead,
everybody.
Root.
Let's hear Root.
Go ahead, Root, bro. Man, checkmate, bro. But go ahead, bro.
Let's hear what he say. Let's hear Root. Go ahead,
All I'm
Root.
saying is they don't know how to have a real conversation, which means that one person talking and let the other person talk. That's the monkey coming out of them. See, because they don't want to hear the facts. They have to
So I guess
overtalk
that was your
somebody.
point. You did all that to say nothing.
So when you say monkey spices and they got a restless mind, they ready to say something. That's what you mean when you say
Yeah,
monkey?
like if they don't listen to him, they a monkey. But go ahead.
No, I'm saying that we all need to get our own time to speak. 2 minutes to speak.
Okay, go ahead, brother. You got the floor.
All I'm saying is Morocco was made in 1956 and it's a state. But the Treaty of Morocco was signed in 1776 of America. I digress.
Now, when
So
you say
bam, I'll get 2 minutes.
Morocco, see, in reference to what? Like,
No, I'll get 2
I'm not saying
minutes.
I
man.
disagree with you. I'm just trying to figure out the true Morocco.
The land of Morocco is called the Algerias and Tripoli. Since they start finding out that the Americans was going to find out their history, they keep trying to put everything that we from into Africa. But in 1776, there was a treaty over here when the first 3 states of America was signed. It was the Peace and Friendship Treaty was before the Constitution. So see, when you follow the Peace and Friendship Treaty, you'll follow America's history, where the war came down the east side of America to Canada, all the way to New York. See, it was the Algonquin Moors. It was the indigenous Moors. We was over here fighting. It wasn't no Morocco over there.
I love that.
Hey,
What was your
and
message?
let me say this right quick. Let me say this, and I'm gonna pass the mic. Now you see how, without calling us monkeys and stuff, you taught us some dope ass shit, bro. As long as you leave the insults out and just speak that knowledge, bro. What you just told us was like, straight knowledge, man. Don't do the arguing with it, man. You'll be a good ass teacher. But y'all, go ahead.
Hey, I know how to have a scholarly debate because I write shit down and I do this.
You don't know.
All I'm saying is just let me talk.
We didn't
I
come
don't
here
even need to
debate.
talk that long because I'm
You got
gonna
it,
show
man.
some
See,
shit.
like doing all that, you got it, bro.
Damn, I thought it was my turn to talk.
You got it.
All I'm saying is I don't need the bickering. I know how to debate, which means I know how to shut up. I know how to say, okay, is it my turn or not? I digress.
But that ain't what we saying. Hell yeah, everybody know how to do that. It's like say I'm about to teach you something, right? And I'm like, listen, you dumb motherfucker. And then I say what I'm trying to teach you. Right. The person I'm trying to teach it to is not gonna be listening at this point. So what I'm saying is the way to deliver a message is like, hell yeah, that's kind of deep. I kind of feel you. But I'm looking at it like this, and then you say your ideology, because all of us think different. We don't agree, man. We all leaders. We all free think. We all in our own lane. So when you saying something, if somebody disagree, it's not disrespect to you. It don't fit with their ideology. So they trying to make it fit, and if you can make it fit, that's how steel sharpens steel. That's all I'm saying. You understand?
Hey, we Moors, we peace, love, and harmony. All I say is I never came off and said y'all dumb or nothing. I said this is my history, then everybody start cutting it off saying it's wrong. Then I'm gonna start acting like the nigga I am. I'm Moor. We've never seen a Moor talk about nobody. The only people that talk about people is the Africans and blacks and the indigenous people. So it ain't us, it's y'all. I did not come on here starting trouble. It was y'all. Then I start shooting back at you. I digress.
No, you good.
But it's Chinese Moors. It's white Moors. It's black Moors.
Man, Freemason.
It's a lot of Moors. So long as we know it have nothing to do with the color. So once you call us an animal, we looking at you like, hold on, bro. I'm a god, bro. That's why I told you that, bro. I'm not an animal. I'm not even a human compared to like the way I'm woke, bro, and the way I guide people, and that's where God comes from, bro. Is guide people to the truth, bro. That let me know that I'm a God. I never said I'm the Most High. I never said I'm the Creator. I never said I'm the duality. I said I am a God. I'm no normal. I'm no normal human.
Let me ask him this because he keeps saying we the Moors. Like, who cares? The Moors ain't got no army. They don't have nothing. They ain't got no
Y'all
money.
want
Hey
to
man, we
fight,
got
bro.
everything. You a slave,
You
Gary.
Y'all
ain't got
keep scratching, bro.
Hey,
We
Gary,
trying to
Gary,
feel,
Gary,
bro.
you bring that in
You
out of
ain't
nowhere.
your mama.
Hey,
Go back
Gary,
to
Hey,
Africa.
these
bitch.
niggas
You
want
ain't
to
your mama,
keep
Gary.
scratching,
That's
man.
why you raped your whole ass.
Put it like this.
Oh
Put it
my
like this.
God,
You
man.
raped your
States
ass.
of America. Any Moor who
Whole
wants
ass
to
nigga.
show up with the army,
We wasn't
not
even
just a bunch
talking
of
about no
millions
more.
running
We was
around
talking about the 1800s. And then these African monkeys come in here and he won't let me talk. Yeah, hey man, wait, let me and Gary debate over the Moors.
You've been talking. You've been talking. You ain't been saying shit. You've been talking the same shit. A damn thing.
Hey, let's
Yeah,
roll up, y'all. Everybody
you
roll
ain't
up and listen to Gary and Roots, bro. We about to listen to this shit.
Hey, Ruth, nothing we was saying you resonated with. Like, we just said we trying to leave that.
Okay, I'm calling out any of you niggas and I will let y'all talk if y'all let me talk.
No, Gary, you and Gary about to go, bro.
That nigga ain't stopped talking.
Y'all
Let's go, Gary. Let's go,
No,
Gary.
him and Gary going.
Okay, mute your
Everybody
mic, sir.
roll
Mute your
up.
mic, mute your mic, mute your mic, mute your mic, mute your mic. Okay, for the first time live, we about to have two brothers have a nice little dialogue on an open panel. Well, we're gonna let these brothers build and get their points across. If you got any presentations you want to pop up, you're more than welcome. We got Root Words and we got Gary. So which one of you brothers want to go first? Hold on, let me set my timer, man. I'm gonna put you brothers on a timer to go. We're gonna do 3 rounds, and then we're gonna let the audience and the people on the panel decide who has the better argument. So let me get my timer. Come on now, what the fuck my
Hey, that's
timer
what's
is?
up. I like that. That's lights, camera,
Hey,
action.
and when knowledge come in,
Moors is from America. My debate is Moors is from America.
hey, when knowledge come in, y'all gotta stop talking.
Hold on. I gotta find my fucking timer.
My debate is Moors is from America and Gary got no history. He don't know where the fuck he from. That's my debate.
Oh,
Yeah,
so okay, so you wanna go first now? Now we're gonna do 3 rounds. I'm gonna give both of y'all 5 minutes apiece each round. So the first round will be 10 minutes, next round will be 10 minutes, and then the third final round will be 10 minutes. Who wanna go first? Gary?
Let him go ahead. I mean, he don't have no argument. He got a search.
Okay.
And let me say this right quick.
Okay, I'm saying that.
Hey, hold on. Mute your mic, sir. Mute your mic. Everybody, mute your mic.
Hold on now. I'm a Moor. I'm a Moor from America.
Let me know who you
asked
with.
him where he's from before this debate.
You might as well said you are Oompa Loompa from the
wait.
Okay, fine. I'm a Oompa Loompa from America.
Okay, so Root, look. What I want you to do, ask Gary a couple questions and present your argument. Just like Gary, when it's your turn, you can ask a couple questions and present your argument. Go on here, Root. You got 5 minutes.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. See, I claim I'm a Moor. I'm not scared of it. I'm a real man. All I'm asking first is tell me what you are first so we can have this debate evenly. So if you talk about the Moors, I can talk about whatever you is because I'm claiming you don't know what you are. I digress.
Oh, keep going, bro. He'll answer it when it's 5 minutes.
That's the question. No, that is the question. Since he's saying we ain't Moors of America, I'm saying he don't know what the fuck he is.
You don't want your whole 5 minutes to expound on it?
Oh no, this is 5 minutes knowledge. They got it.
Okay, fine. You're right. Here we go.
Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
You
only been on for 35 seconds. Keep going.
Okay, no problem. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right. First, I'm gonna go to some simple shit. This is like simple mathematics. Like when I go to the word Moor, shit. This is because Moors have their own like library and their house and everything. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is look up the word Moor. Moor is the law. There's Moore's law. It's not called the Rosetta Stone. It's called the Moore's law. See, that's where all languages come from. Look it up yourself. Look up Moore's law. Then when you look up the Rosetta Stones and all them fake ass stones they be talking about, then it's really called the Moor Stones of America. That's where they found the Hebrew stones at. They the Moor Stones of America. Now let's keep on going a little bit. When you talk about language, all languages come from the Moor. Look it up yourself. It's the syllables of all languages. The Moors of America made it. It's indigenous to Americas. Now, when you look up the word Moor, the word Moors, it says inhabitants of the Maghreb. The word Maghreb means extreme west, where the sun set. The sun don't set in Africa. The sun set in Queen Khalifa land. Then it says it was in North Africa and the Iberian Peninsula and Sicily and Malta. during the Middle Ages, which is from 500 to 1500 after death. And then when you look up the word Moor, it means great, nigga. Look at it, look right here. The word Moor means great. And then in the 1800s, when we fell, they took our married titles. It's called the married people and the Moorish people. This is simple, like this is like if we, I mean, if we're gonna look at the lands. Well, let's look at Moor. Moor is a military unit of the Mexican-American War, the first battle of Mora. Let's look at El Paso. El Paso to the north, because you know we the Nordians. Let's keep on going. Let's look up where Moor End is at. See, that's where the Moors' reign end at. Moor End is in England. That is our little island, and they are our children. Our children. Now let's look up Moore Township. Wow, there's one in Ohio. There's one in Pennsylvania. Moore Township County. Moors in America. Where they're at in Africa. Where they're at in Africa. And let's look up Moorland Township. All in Pennsylvania. You know, the first Sycamore party where they chopped down the sycamore tree. That's in Philadelphia, Moorland Township.
Hey, what about the
Moorland?
Moorland?
You know, Moorland, Iowa, Moorland, Kentucky, Moorland.
Where's your mic, sir?
Hold on, let me just go for a second. Now let's look up Moorland Township, Michigan. You know where Moortown is at, where Motown is at? The hottest black music ever, Motown. You know, let's look up Westmoreland. Oh shit, that's in Portland. Let's look up Northmoreland. Oh shit, that's in Wyoming,
Tennessee.
Pennsylvania. It's simple. I digress.
No, talk about the Maury Gators too.
No, hold on.
Like how when the Moors came over.
Hold on, sir. It's him and Gary. It's him and Gary, man. Okay, you stopped at 3 minutes and 39 seconds. Gary, he said he digressed. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on, Gary. Hold on 1 minute. Let me reset. Okay, Gary, you got 5 minutes starting now. Go ahead.
His argument seems to be that anything that seems to have the word Moor in it means that it came from the Moorish Empire. The problem is there is no Moorish Empire. He just making this shit up right off the top of his head. I can't respond to shit he just makes up because you can make up anything. You can make up this. There's New York and there's New Jersey and there's New Mexico that they all belong to some great civilization somewhere over in New York in Europe, but that's not how it works. Just because it has the word new in it doesn't mean they're all part of the same thing. That seems to be his little logical fallacy of what an argument that he has, which makes no damn sense. Just like I brought up earlier, if you go to the Sultan of Morocco, where most Moor people are considered to be from, they do not agree with the Moor Science Temple of America over here. That Noble Drew Ali stuff, it is not supported by any Moor who has actual nationality. He just makes these claims. Moor, historically known in the region in which Moors were from as being dark-skinned, not great or anything else that he's seen. I understand he can go to a dictionary and find something that proves his position, but everyone knows you can go on the internet and look up anything to support your position, and it'll say that it supports it, but that doesn't mean that that's what the actual case is. Now, historically, the Moors that he's talking about meant that they were of darker skin, and they were from northern Africa, around Morocco.
Hey, Gary, bring some dates with you killing them, though.
Hold on, and mute your mic. Let him go.
And I mean, like he keeps his claim seems to be that since he thinks the Moors started everything, that they own everything. But the Moors country, the Moors empire he's talking about is the most powerless empire I ever heard of because everything they had got taken from them. And he said, well, they took it from us, but it's still ours. No, it's not. If it's still yours, come get it. I bet you won't bring your ass over here and come get anything because you won't have nothing. You have no power. You have no sovereignty. You don't have anything. So there ain't no Moors coming and doing nothing. All they doing is running around with fake tags on their car, getting their windows knocked out. That's what Moors are doing. Now, I digress. I mean, he didn't bring anything but assertions.
All right, Gary, you stopped at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. You proved your argument. That was the end of round one. Now we're about to pass the mic back over to Root Words. Let me know when you ready, Root.
Y'all been ready, man. This shit over with from the beginning.
All
First off, he ain't gonna
go now.
And he first off, he did not go against nothing I said. He just starts slandering. That's what a friar is. Then he said that Moor means black. I mean, Moor means a Creon. Can you see my screen? Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Can anybody see my screen?
We see your screen.
All right. That's why I said quit listening to people. Can you see it now?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right. See, when he says that the word Moor means black or a Creon, all Creons are adjectives. Adjectives are describing something. See, when you go to a Moor is a verb or a noun. See, that's what I'm trying to say. See, this is embarrassing because all he's doing is talking. And then first he ain't say what the fuck he was because he's nothing. Then he ain't even go against one evidence of mine. Then he keeps saying Morocco and Africa. Morocco and Africa, but look at this first. Moor is a noun and verb because your mother moors you into this world, so that gives her the title of a Moor. Or when you moor to a shore, that gives the captain the title. So I never said nothing about all these people, none of that shit. I just said we had an empire that said it was from the Maghreb, which he still ain't gonna show shit, and he still ain't said what he is because he's nothing. Like I said, he's nothing. But let's keep on going. I'm just showing you that Moor is not a Creon. Creons are adjectives. Every last Creon is an adjective. Moor is a noun or action you take. So he's wrong on that. But let's keep on going on this. When you go on, when he say Morocco, when he say the Morocco, American Treaty of Friendship, a list of countries which support Morocco ports open. The Treaty of Marrakesh, it was not the treaty of what they think it is. It happened in 1777. Now let's just look up the state of Morocco. When was it made? Stupid, man. Morocco. And the shit ain't even a country, it's a state. It's a republic it's called the Republic of Morocco. And the Republic of Morocco is just like the Republic of Texas and the Republic of California. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't even countries. Them are states that belong to a country, man. You bugging, bro. And then you don't even know the year Morocco was made. Morocco, Africa. You don't know nothing. You don't even know where you from. That's why I don't even need my whole minutes and everything. I'm just gonna show stuff, and you ain't gonna show nothing except for dog people, because you're sounding like a Pan-African for real. Because that's all Pan-Africans do is go against the Moors, because we the only ones saying uplift the woman and we from this land. And let's look at Morocco right here. Morocco said it was made in 1956. I didn't put 1912 there. Where did we put 1912? Okay, it wasn't even around. You need to have a constitution to be a country. Its first constitution was in 1956. Now, hold on, let's go back to 1776. The empire. Hold on, let's go back to the state. That was made in 1956. Hold on, let's go back to the empire of America. I digress.
All right, you stop.
Let me read that. If you go back,
you came in.
Morocco, it clearly gives you the dynasty.
Hold on, Gary. Hold on, Gary. Okay. This is the final round. You came in at 3 minutes and 30 seconds with your argument, root words. You're about to pass the mic to Gary. Gary, you got 5 minutes. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. Even in his own argument, he showed Morocco, and it clearly named the dynasties that came before it for the same region. So you can keep saying that just because its proclamation was in, I can't even remember what year. You can see the dynasties before it, and they were clearly before the Moors were making their claim. So still don't know what you're talking about. Like you put your own, the own evidence against your position right on the screen, and you just want to look. You found the date you wanted at 1691, but you ignored the two dynasties prior to that. That's where that country was established. Those are the dynasties in which they were, because they were dynasties. The Moors you keep talking about, they don't have a dynasty. There's no dynasty for them. You can go look it up and you will never find it, because you start at Noble Drew Ali, and he has nothing to back none of that crap up he was saying. Period.
Now, Gary, he asked you, what were you? I guess he was in reference to like a nationality, a race, or
my nationality.
what do you identify yourself as?
Yeah, I'm an American citizen. I was born here in
No,
America.
but he took it to 1776.
Okay, hold
though,
on.
man.
Let him answer this question because he still got his 5 minutes. You only been on for a minute and 16 seconds. You still got time.
Yeah.
I figure
Yeah,
since it's the final
I'm
round,
an American citizen. And this is another part about, when you argue with someone who uses a lot of logical fallacies, he don't seem to understand. Where I'm come from doesn't matter. I don't even need to be here for him to make his claim. But he needs me here to make his claims to try to go against somebody so he can have an opponent. But it's not about an opponent. He should be able to make his argument no matter who he's talking to. The problem is when you go and you look historically at the claims he's making, they don't add up. All he's doing is taking other people's history and taking credit for it and saying, that's us. That's us. We was there. That's us. They got that from us. It's like he keeps naming the Friendship Treaty. That Friendship Treaty was an arrangement because Morocco was one of the first countries to actually make a treaty with America, the original 13 colonies, and they were one of the first recognized countries to actually sign onto the treaty. But it was only good for 50 years. He never tells you that. He never tells you if you read at the bottom, it's only good for 50 years. He never brings that up. He just say we got a treaty. He didn't say that the treaty expired.
So what you got any questions for him? You got 3 questions. I'm gonna since it's the final round.
Three questions for him. Other than established land, do the Moors he claims for him have any land that doesn't belong to someone else currently? 2, I guess the second question we would ask him is, other than the claims of Noble Drew Ali, does anyone else support his claims? And 3, if he claims to be of Moorish nationality, where was he born? Was it somewhere, a region that the Moors are in control of? That's 3 questions for him.
All right, brother. You still got about 2 minutes.
No, just go ahead. He can ask those questions.
Okay. You stopped at 3 minutes and 24 seconds. We about to it's the final round, and we about to pass it one more time to Root Words. Root Words. He asked you who can back up the claims of what Noble Drew Ali.
Hey, I heard
go ahead, brother. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm not answering his questions because he still ain't answering where it's from. The dumbass said he's American. So he's playing with our motherfucking emotions. You ain't no American, you a slave monkey, nigga. That's embarrassing that we've been here for this.
You ready?
Let me make sure. You asked me where I'm from. Hold on. You asked me where I was from. I told you.
You want your 5? I'm about to give you your 5 minutes. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, just rebut me when I'm done.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
You ain't from America. You ain't. He said I'm an American. See, so it's going against the Moors. I never said I was an MSTA Moor. MSTA are Muslims. I'm a Moorish national. You see what I'm saying? He's just a liar. Keep it real. He's just a fraud, a liar. He still ain't.
He said he was an American, born in America.
He's not an American. No, so see what I'm saying? So he won't say that he's black because he don't know his history, like my claim was. He don't know what he is, and he can't prove that Moors ain't from
I'm the
America.
true American Indian that was
is
out of here before any white man came talking about what land he owned. That's who I am. I'm the true American Indian.
Get some too, whoever talking, you can get some too after I'm done. Like I said, all y'all gonna do is talk. Y'all don't even know how to debate.
Hold on, indigenous. Let Root. Mute your mic, y'all. Mute your mics, man. Let me get it 5 minutes.
5 minutes, goddamn.
Go ahead, brother.
Damn.
You got 4 minutes, brother. Keep going.
Okay, now let's look up Moorish castles. They're called Moorish medieval castles. They're all in the Americas with the forts. Look at all the Moorish castles in America and the forts in America. I mean, this stuff is from the Americas. There's none in Africa. See, that's where everybody want to put us to is Africa. When I say I'm not African, I don't come from the Homo sapien land. I come from Bear land. Everybody get mad at that. That's all I'm showing is You don't have to claim Moor, but the Negro history, they put the word Moor on it, and our history is the awesomest history in the world, and it comes from over here through the Civil War, with this whole conversation started off of. I wasn't talking about no fuck-ass Moors. I was talking about the Civil War. But yeah, see, this is what you call North, East, and West America. North America, South America, and Central America, where we got forts and castles all through this motherfucker, so ain't no Christopher Columbus here and do nothing. And once again, this man ain't showed no nothing. He just keep talking. Noble Jew Ali, man, fuck Noble Jew Ali. Moors was around before Noble Jew Ali. Yeah, how about that one? You feel what I'm saying? I'm not bowing down to no man. I'm a Moor. That's my bloodline. My last name is Moor. No, it's not a slave name. Nothing comes from Europe. All you're going to do is keep talking your shit, and you don't know where you from. So I'm going to digress on this note. I said on my claim, Moors come from America, and you don't know who the fuck you is. I'll digress.
All right, now boom. Now y'all
Hold on. Now, you came in at 3 minutes. Now, everybody in the chat, I want y'all to let me know who had the best argument, or if y'all got questions for Gary or Root, go ahead and drop them in the chat now. And if you drop, as soon as you drop the questions and I see them in the chat, I will answer them, and I will pop the chat up live for the brothers on the panel to give their feedback of what they thought about as far as Gary and Root words.
Oh, I wanted to say this, Knowledge, while they got their thing. I wanted to say this, okay? I feel Root words is absolutely right. I feel Gary like absolutely right. So it's like a double-edged sword. Now, what I'm saying is this. Do you think the Moors bloodline been infiltrated after all these years? So is there Russians in a Moor bloodline? Is there Chinese in a bloodline? Is there, after all these years, I mean, because, you know, after these chromosomes split and these kids get out into the world, it changed the bloodline. So go ahead. That's my question.
All I'm saying is we don't know history. We keep putting this so-called slave story in history, and what we don't understand is when we was looking at them Civil War pics and all this stuff, that new information that I'm just finding out, that's why it's hard for me to talk down on somebody, because I'm just finding this information out too, is that this was one tongue, like the Bible say, everybody was in the world happy. Wasn't no such thing as Chinese. China was made in 1930. India was made in 1870. They all corporations. They all states. And they was made after the Civil War, after the black slaves and Moors, whatever the fuck we call ourselves. After we failed, we the ones who made every last nation.
I agree with that.
If you want
I agree with that.
Hey, it
ain't no such thing as all of us being Moors. All of us was under an empire, and they put the word Moor on there. So if they
Yes,
put the word,
look like you had something to say. You say you agree with Roots.
Yeah, I agree with him. But at the same time, we don't know our history. So, I mean, the history that we really don't know is like before the 1800s, and what happened to the 800s, 700s, 600s. Something happened.
No, I'm saying.
Hey, we got a question. We got a question in the chat. We got a question. Hold on. I am curious. Listen, here go a question. I am curious. What was the name of the entire continent was called before it broke apart, and where were the inhabitants calling themselves? Gary and Roots, can you please answer? I remember back in school they said Pangea, but maybe it might be different. But Gary and Roots, expound on that. And where did the inhabitants come from?
We look at everything from a patriarchal state
and
of
the
mind.
question is on the screen also, so y'all can see it.
When we look before the 1800s, we wasn't a patriarchal unit. We was a matriarch. See, that's really what the word Moor means, is just raising your mother up. See, that's all Noble Jew Ali had, was a woman in his hands. He didn't have no Quran. He didn't have no Bible. He had a woman. So just off rip right there, when you look at these lands, you look at more Mexican style where they ain't no punks, but they wrap more around them. This land was out. So when you say what these lands was, Mexico was the land where all women went to get pregnant. I mean, went to have a kid in an island called Chiluxa. It's where the sun first comes up in the Gulf of Mexico. The sun first come up there and it's the shape of a fish. Here, I can even show it to you if y'all want to see my screen. I do this for real, but see, we was a sacred people. Like when they say the Sharmans or the Shalamans, then was all the women would come to Mexico, and like the women of Mexico ran the Nord and DeSoto. That's what the South is, DeSoto land. But it wasn't North and South. It just was like the South Americans and the North Americans. We was all one people, and we all met in the middle, out of grace.
Hey, now that was deep as fuck, bro. Go ahead, Gary. Listen, Gary.
I think she's talking about the I guess it would be considered kind of the hypothesis of what Pangea. I don't know if that's correct or not, if all the land masses were connected as people say, because it doesn't seem to make sense when you look at plate tectonics.
All right, now, boom, let me talk, Knowledge. Don't cut me the fuck off, bro. Hold up, bro. Now, listen. Now, when we talking about Pangea, listen, hold up, listen, bro.
I just want to show this picture that I was talking about so people can see this. Bro. It's going to take 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Just if people can see my screen, I'm giving it right before, right back to you, bro. See this island right here is called the Island of Mazures. The Island of Moors, if you want to really say it, but that ain't even really what it means. But see, this is the first place all of Mexico see the sun, and it's a fish. It's a fish. And it's an island of titties. It's the island where all the women came and they destroyed this shit. The top of this motherfucker is the ruins of the Luxor temple. This is just, we lived on fish. We really made Iphigenia mounds. And this is the story of Jesus comes from Mexico. Jesus out of grace.
Oh no, keep going, bro. No, keep going, bro. You right on point. Keep going with that shit.
And you're right. And if I was
all right, what up, man? I got. Go ahead, bro.
Underwater pyramid.
Underwater pyramid. That's deep as fuck. Now, here's all I'm saying, though. Here's all I'm saying. Everybody got a story, right? From where they come from. What I'm saying is, all of us done had sexual intercourse with all these different bloodlines that got their stories. Now, what I'm telling you now is, okay, the majority of your bloodline come from where? Your whole bloodline don't come from America. Your whole bloodline don't come from Africa. Your whole bloodline don't come from Russia. I don't give a fuck who you is. It's mixed now. Now it's mixed. So now, okay, the majority of your bloodline is your habitants. So if you get in your own habitants, you'll be able to survive like a god. This is what I'm telling you. I'm a god because I'm in my habitants. Listen. Matter of fact, what y'all say, I digress. I digress, bro.
Hey, someone saying, I promise you a God, bro. I promise all of us a God.
Mine's all right. You got any
there's
questions?
A reason why. There's a reason why I kind of stay away from history, is because it usually comes down to one's interpretation. Just like he thought that island kind of looked like a fish, somebody else might not think that island looks like a fish, but to him it looks like a fish, right? Because humans are pattern seekers. We seek patterns, and he sees a pattern. I mean, to me, it's the equivalent of looking at clouds. So what you saw a cloud in the sky that looked like a bunny rabbit, that's huge. Somebody else might not see a bunny rabbit there.
But when you see what he's talking about, then you can see what his point is.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
That's why I stay away from history, because history, you say facts, but really it's not.
I don't. I'm not afraid of it.
It's interpretations of what people think happens, and then of course everyone knows the victors in any wars or conflicts also do what they can to make sure the history is in their favor. Now he could be right,
the Moors could be a defeated people, and then they've erased their history.
Hey, knowledge. Can I ask you for
Hey,
a favor?
let me say
Hold on
my
right
little
quick.
piece real
No,
quick.
I got you all the way, bro.
Go ahead,
Listen.
sir. You
Hey,
good, man?
knowledge.
You good,
Hey,
man? Go ahead.
knowledge. Hey, knowledge. Can I hear Messiah and Mind's Eye right quick for like
Oh yeah,
15
go
minutes?
ahead, brother. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I just want to say I don't too much care for claiming any titles on this planet that I'm in. I know I'm me, you know what I mean? But I accept the fact that I am the American Indian that resided on this land before any other man claimed that title. Now, on the side of that, fuck all that. I'ma claim this earth where I'm from, and my story of so-called history that you do all this history, we do all this history speaking on. Your story is now. God damn it, that's my story. I don't need to look back in the books. You hear me? I can speak on yesterday, and that can tie to history. You can say what you owned, all that yesterday. That shit gone. You ain't draped in no. You can try to hold on to yesterday and all that shit, but this the problem. You know what I mean? Be you now, cause yesterday gone, man, and that was them.
Yeah,
I don't give
like
a damn.
that. We're creating.
You know what I mean? I don't care if it was your damn daddy.
Mic drop.
Y'all talk for 30 seconds.
Man, I'm talking about everybody.
When you get done, that's all,
You
brother.
take it how you want to, but I'm just saying, man. And it's all
Now let Messiah get the mic though. Let Messiah get the mic, Roots.
Welcome to the show, John. The show, brother.
They'll say, "Oh, we don't like these titles. We don't like these titles." But he just said he was an Indian. No, you ain't an Indian, bro. Indian is a motherfucking Hindustani with your fake ass. We could debate too right here. I'll beat both of y'all up today.
Come on, bro.
Man, you hella weak, man.
Somebody chill, man. Hey, give it to Messiah. Hey, grab the mic, Messiah. It's on Messiah, bro.
Yeah, you are no more.
Indian is fake, bro.
More scholar,
You just said Indian, so don't hate.
Messiah, grab the mic, bro.
Shalom.
Grab the mic.
Peace to all my Moorish brothers.
Hey man,
We're here with a war. We ready to debate. I'm proving that you're not an Indian.
Peace to all my sovereign citizens out there. Fuck them crackers, man.
Hey, Roots.
It's all about that nationality. You don't know what I mean.
Hey, no, everybody fall back. Hey, listen, man, hold on, man. I want to say this right quick. Let me say this right quick. No, knowledge and knowledge.
Peace, God.
Let me
Peace,
grab the mic. Let me grab the mic. Hold up, Roots. Hey, Roots, it's on Messiah. Hey, Roots, it's on Messiah. Hey, go ahead, Messiah. My bad, knowledge. Go ahead, Messiah. It's on you, bro.
All right.
No, well, I guess what I'm trying to do is, connect everybody. If we're here, that means we're connected somehow. So we're all the same frequency. We can debate all day, but to me, debating is really pointless. But that's another story. It's another stream, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, my brother, but what you mean debating is pointless? If the brother
Go ahead, John, brother.
Hold up, bro.
Everybody, let John introduce himself.
I can answer that. I can answer that.
Brother. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, peace, God, peace, God.
No problem.
I definitely want to
go ahead, answer, Messiah, man. Go ahead, answer, Messiah.
Yeah, I can answer it. I mean, the reason why it's pointless is because it doesn't solve anything. It's better to build than to fight. Because we're dividing ourselves. If we can only stand together or fall apart. So debating, what is that going to bring? Nothing.
Hey, and you so right, because if you debating with a man that don't want to listen, man, all you gonna do is go to war.
It then just becomes redundant. It gets some circles.
Argue, right?
Yeah, but
I heard somebody say they're more.
Let's let John talk for a minute. Go ahead.
Hold up. I heard somebody said they're more. Who up in here is a more? And that's what all.
Deep man.
Peace to all my Moorish brothers. Now, anybody that got a beef with the Moors, or got a beef with the Moorish brothers, or anybody that's NOY or 5%ers, man, y'all need to do y'all knowledge, man, and read that Circle 7 Quran, man. We don't deal with all this 85ers and all this dumb, deaf, and blind whole type of element that brothers won't be dealing with.
No.
That's the same thing.
You know, Roots, I got a lot of
It's all about Cypher Divine. That's all it's about. Cypher Divine and knowledge, understanding.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
But see, what me and Gary did was good, and that's what a lot of so-called Moors and black men can't do together is let the next man talk.
No. But you gotta understand. And I'm gonna talk for my Moorish brothers because I'm a Moor. That's why I'm a Moor. Okay.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying.
That's our problem is we cut each other off, and what me and Gary was doing was good because we respected each other's time. Debates are good.
No, but now it's Messiah's time. Go ahead, Messiah.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Look, debating is pointless. Having a dialogue is great because you can build. You know what I mean? You're not falling apart.
We was having. I said we was having.
Exactly.
So one time say debate. I never said debate.
Right. But I'm saying it becomes that without knowing it. But if we stick to, if we focus on it's a dialogue, just then you have to wait your turn.
Man, we was talking about the Civil War, and I don't even know how it led to this. But
that's how we started the show. I remember that.
All right, boom.
What I'm saying, I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love for Roots. I've been traveling with for a minute now. Got a lot of love for him. He knows his stuff.
Yeah, Roots,
he knows what he's saying. Man. His research is solid.
But Roots can't be that gangster with us. He can be gangster with some other people, but we
here's my point. Too, my point is we have to accept each other first. Otherwise, we can't dialogue.
No, because Roots spitting facts, man. If you don't tell me I'm monkey.
I know.
You see? I'm a Moor. I would never harm no person, especially no black person. I would walk across the street.
I believe you. Right. I believe you.
If I see somebody on the YouTube,
hey man, bro.
I would walk across the street on
that. Right. That's real talk, man. That's real talk.
Man. Here's what I want to say right quick. Hey, let me say this right quick. Hey, Roots, hold up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right quick. Let me say this right quick. Hey, Roots, we got your back, bro. Quit swinging at us, bro. It's like, you know how you come into a village on The Walking Dead, like you rogue, right? And you came into people that really got your back, but you swinging on us. And we like, hey, hold on, bro. We got your back, bro. Calm down. We got your back, bro. Yeah, quit swinging your sword, bro. Just relax.
You know what I mean? Like,
and give us your game so we can give you our game. You understand?
That's real talk.
Because we got a lot of game to give. Like I can give you some game, you can give me some game, but you coming in the village like hitting people in their face, like that. Hold up, bro. I ain't a monkey or none of that weird shit you talking about. I want to hear your knowledge, bro. That's all I want to hear. Once you call me a monkey, now I gotta be like, okay, I'll slap the shit out you, bro. Now we not even building. Now we calling each other monkeys and slap the shit out of each other, no matter what.
I respect that, but people gotta understand when I say monkey, that's the same thing when somebody say anything about the Moors. That's like
no, but they can disagree because it's ideologies, though.
Those are just trigger words.
Yeah, trigger words.
You know how much slack I catch. Like I tell my girl, right? I told my girl, no, listen right quick.
That's just like a black man walking down the street and some white dude said, black man. Nigga, it's on right there.
No, I told my girl I was a guy, right? And she looked at me like, you ain't.
You're not a Moor. So you can't feel me. So when anybody
I do feel it. No, I feel your ideology.
Start shooting. See, you
Hey,
don't
brother.
feel me.
Hey, brother. Do you know about the? Like the brother said, if you don't know about the nationality, my brother, you can't talk more business.
Man, come on.
You know about the
Look,
nationality, my
no,
brother?
I
Yeah,
I
I'm
mess with
feeling out. I'm
three
going through my claims.
hard
I'm
space.
proclaim myself right now, but I know the science. I know a lot of
studied.
science too. But
I
when I hear
Yeah.
anybody talk about a
I
Moor,
studied.
I get
Yeah.
straight on the defense and start shooting.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I
hold
feel
hold
you.
on,
I feel the
Just
same. I
relax,
feel the
bro.
hold on,
same
hold on,
way.
hold on.
But
That
sir,
is
but
my
sir,
gang. I
but
represent my
but
gang.
But honestly,
that's a
Hold on,
fact.
Ruth.
if we really
But
think about it, all we're doing is studying because now one of us could become.
but let me
Let's
let
get
me
real.
ask y'all,
See, y'all
brothers.
keep turning it around on me like I come
But
and
hold
start.
up.
No, nobody is.
But I'm rocking with the brother that's defending the Moors right now. And I'm gonna say this, man, because a lot of people been throwing shades at the Moors and shades. I've been on panels. Brothers was making jokes about Noble Drew Ali, and I'm gonna be straight up, man. If you don't know
Man,
nothing
it
about
was.
that Moorish, if you don't know about that Moorish science, and you don't know about that
You
nationality,
studied just
man,
like I
you
did.
need to learn, man. You need to
Come
learn and just
on.
shut the fuck up. That's what I be
Man,
telling these dudes, man.
hold on.
Well, that's what
Most
we
people
do here. That we
I be
build.
challenging people.
about
OG.
more science. It's just
I
more
be
science
challenging
doesn't
people.
seem to
And
have
let's
Yo, one at a time.
Fuck all this
that
arguing.
thing
Cause
to
let's
teach
here,
more.
everybody talking at one
Mute
time.
your mic. One at a time.
Who talking? Who talking?
motherfucker cut me off.
Well, I was just trying to say, nobody has a problem with the Moors. It's the problem is you have claiming to be Moors. You have so many different claims.
I called you.
Roots, I gotta tell Roots, just everybody's more on your side than you think. We're on your side.
Right there.
Let me tell y'all brothers something, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man, because I've been on panels, man, and I heard sisters and sellout and brothers talking ill will about fucking Moors, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. The Moors is not no sellout. The Moors ain't do nothing to their people. That's all propaganda. Whatever the white man had said about the Moors is what they want to say. But when we look at the prophet Noble Drew Ali, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold
No, you're
on,
right.
man.
You're right.
When you talk about, hold on. When you talk about, hold on. Because I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build, dog.
Mute your
I'm trying to
mic.
build. I'm trying to build, dog.
Quiet for a minute. Let them talk.
Hold on. So when you talk about, hold on, the brothers, mute your mic.
One sec with Jahi. I just want to say what's up to everybody on the panel. Gary, Jahi, KG, my God, Misael, First Drop, what it do, my G? Hey, Root, what up, Root?
What's up, Q?
What up?
What's going on, brother, man? Peace and life.
Peace and life.
Hey, yo, we gotta stop cutting each other off.
Yeah, yo, but brothers gotta mute their mics, man. Yeah, brothers gotta mute their mics.
Yeah, we got
I'm trying to build right now, man.
Watching Law and Order.
Yeah, somebody gotta mute their mic, man. Mute your mic, man. I'm trying to build right now, man. And like I was saying, man, and when you got these people talking all type of crazy about Noble Drew Ali, making jokes about him, you know what I mean? Talking crazy about the Moors, man, and know nothing about the history. Y'all need to do y'all history, man. The Moors is the reason why we train these white people who they are today, man. The Moors civilize these white folks, man. They are bastard children. Always remember that. That's why we don't deal with all this racism shit, all this nonsense these motherfuckers be talking about, because we deal with nationality. That's what we deal with. You know what I mean? That's what the Circle 7 Quran teaches us. You know what I'm saying? Noble Drew Ali teaches us. And R.I.P. to the prophet. The youngest prophet. Let me tell you something. The youngest prophet to bring Islam to his people. That man deserved a lot of credit and a lot of recognition by a lot of people.
You're right. I mean, Noble is like the newest Nipsey. I mean, in our generation, but also too, we have to really look at like when we really research and we do our understanding. Man, that fence is there, and either you on one side or the other, and apparently.
But you know something, But brother, you know something, brother, and I'm gonna say this, man. A lot of people been given the wrong information about the Moors. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of our sisters, it's a lot of our brothers that I've been on panels with. I had conversations with that would say ill stuff about the Moors that don't know nothing about the history. If you know about the rich history of the Moors, and you know about Mansa Musa, You know
Yeah,
about
yeah, I
Hannibal.
feel you. I
You know
feel you.
about all these people
That's what's
that
up.
came and conquered places and became royalty. And what happened to the Moors?
Yeah, my
You know what I
panels
mean?
don't be getting
Now
crazy
hold
like
up.
that.
Now
Yeah,
My
hold
yeah,
up.
panels
yeah.
on
Hey,
And
no,
be
let me
hold
and
up.
let me
on
let me
other
explain
stuff.
something. And
I
let me
got the
explain
mic,
something.
bro. I got the mic,
And
bro. Now he said Mansa Musa. Now what Mansa Musa did was told everybody don't put no value on nothing. Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro.
No, I
Mansa
said let's
Musa
not cut him
told
off. Let's not cut him off.
cut who up,
No, go ahead.
bro. I'm just
I
trying
said
to
let's
say
not cut him
something, bro.
off, brother.
No, keep going. Keep going, John.
hold on.
Oh no, what I'm saying is
I'm gonna
Mansa
let the
Musa,
brother
right?
finish.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah,
All right,
go ahead,
listen,
brother.
Mansa Musa told everybody don't put value on this. Mansa Musa's slaves had more money than anybody amongst today, right? His
Definitely
slaves
did.
did, right?
Definitely
Now
did.
what he did was he went to cities, right? And when they tried to put value on the gold, he said, don't do it. And when they said, no, we're going to put value on it, he flooded their cities. This is how we know Mansa Musa. He flooded their
That's right.
city with gold that made their gold not worth nothing. It
That's
made
right.
their gold, it made, you know what I'm saying? And that was his whole mission. So without him doing that, what he was trying to say was, what y'all gonna bring is envy and jealousy to the value. Don't make value on it, and people will work for their own well-being. People will work and build their own house for their own well-being, bro. You don't gotta pay them. Once they put a value on it, it changed the whole demographic of everything.
Mhm.
So now we puppets and a slave to the dollar, which the dollar ain't even worth gold, bro. A piece of paper, I don't care
Mhm.
if you got $1,000,000 bills, bro. It's not worth a gram of gold, bro. It's not worth a
No, that's
diamond.
true.
It's not worth a gem. It's not worth
That's
a
true, my
fish.
brother.
Let me just say
My
one thing
brother.
about Mansa Musa. When we talk about Mansa Musa, we got to remember that Mansa Musa came over here and met some Mississippi Moors. So when you
Mhm.
say Mansa Musa, don't just say Mansa Musa like he was the great Moor of that time. No, he wasn't. He came over here to the Americas and met some Moors that was 10 times greater than him.
So
Oh
who
So
was
yeah.
we
the
keep
greatest
putting all
Moors
the
at
Moors
that
to
time?
Africa.
Hey, brother. And let me
Hey,
add.
I don't
I
get
love
cut off.
that.
I did
I
not
want
cut
to know.
nobody off. Just rebut it. Just rebut it.
You're right.
Just
I'm
rebut it.
not rebutting,
I just need
bro.
1 minute. I just need 1
I
minute.
just want information, bro.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Go ahead.
Damn. Is this like a disease? Hold on. All I'm saying is when Mansa Musa came over here in the 700s, he met a billion Moors over here. He didn't just come over here and pop on his land. He came to places that was already fortified, already civilized, and he came over here and got gold to take back over there.
Mhm. Mhm.
See, so just we was a unified people back then.
Yeah, that's
But people
true.
forget to talk about the American Moors.
Right.
Yeah.
Now
So I
we
don't give a
want
fuck
to
about
rebut
Mansa
It
you.
was
Musa. I
Moors.
don't give
It
a
was
fuck
Moors
about
here.
Abu Bakari.
Hey, brother.
I'm talking about the Mississippi Moors. I
Hey,
digress.
brother.
No.
Hey, brother. Let me say this. I want to add on to what the brother said about the Moors that was here in Americas. If you go back in history, Christopher Columbus had 2 Moors on the boat with him. Okay, they was the translators for him when he came to the Americas. Okay,
That's
it
A lot of
was
fact.
people
Moors
call him a
already
sellout.
here in the Americas
That's
that he
fact.
talked to. So a lot of
They
people
named
don't know their
Pedro the
history.
wasn't his name Pedro the Moor?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was,
Pedro
brother.
the
Yes, he
Moor?
was. Yes, he
All right.
was,
Now
brother.
let.
See, that was see a lot of people put a connotative meaning to that and say that they brought Christopher Columbus over here. The Christopher Columbus people chased Pedro back home. Pedro is a Mexican name. Pedro is not a Spanish name. Pedro came back home.
That's right.
Pedro and
That's
Nino
right.
was
Indeed.
black men of Mexico,
That
black
was.
Mexicans. They got chased back home by Christopher Columbus.
Yeah,
Chased. Digress.
Now here
Digress.
go
that's
the
true.
deep
That's what's
part.
up. I never
Now here
heard
go the
that.
deep part. And now here go the deep part of everything, man. The Christopher Columbus boat was full of people with the Jesus that got exiled, right? That's how
Yeah,
they found
yeah,
America. But never mind that. We going back. We gonna take it to the Moors, right? We're gonna take it to the
yeah.
black folks that went to England, right? or started fucking with the Italians or whatever, right? This is where you get Maury
Oh yeah.
Gators from, right? Like the
Well,
Moors, like,
you talking
like,
about when Hannibal went over there, right? You talking about when Hannibal
right,
went over there?
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And he showed them Gators shoes, right? They had like animals on them, right? And they walked and they told them motherfuckers how to clean themselves up. Mind you, these people had animals. They like had pigs in their house, bro. They had sheep in their house. They had shit living amongst them, right? That's why they had all these diseases. This how they fucked everybody up. It ain't had nothing to do with no guns or nothing. These motherfuckers was they were immune to the diseases because they live amongst the animals and they came around people that was domesticated, right? So
That's
now
right.
the
That's
people that weren't domesticated spread it smallpox and all kind of other weird shit, right? They use this same method. Now the scientists use this same method to kill us. We think it's war, but cancer and all that shit is man-made. All
Let me tell you something,
that
man.
shit is good.
Drop. Let me tell you something, man. With these people,
real quick before you go into that, real quick. I only need like 10 seconds. Damn, so Sarah that just asked a good question because hey, it's the same question I be having. When y'all be talking about the Moors, is it different between the Moors, the MUURs, or the MOORs are the same thing? Because I heard the Moors, the MUURs came from Lemuria. You know what I'm saying? So hell, but y'all keep going.
yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. What people don't want you to know is your history, man. They don't want you to know that the black man ruled the world at one time. They don't want you to know that. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
rule the
look at
damn
us.
world, man. We civilize these people and we rule the damn world. That's what they don't like to understand. They don't want you to understand it, man. But that's what people gotta understand. It's all about knowledge itself, man. It's all about the truth and dealing with the information. If we start dealing with the information and doing the research and stop believing what we hear on books, tell you lies, they'll tell you the truth about what really went on, man, and why the
Hey,
Moors
bro.
got ran out of Europe.
Hey,
Okay,
bro. You should
because
do a
Word
bill on
more,
this show
like you're dealing
and
with
teach us.
yeah,
Hey, no,
the word
Hey,
more,
one
hey,
the
sec,
no.
word
one
merge,
sec, one
Why the
sec, one
Moors?
like
sec,
we
one
merge.
sec, one
No,
sec, bro.
hold up. Let
One
me
sec,
say this.
one sec. I still ain't get an answer
Damn,
though, bro.
bro.
Like, are you? Is it the
You
same
right.
thing?
You right. I didn't hear that neither.
Yeah. You gotta get an answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Are
Hey,
y'all
I'm like root
Memorial.
words. Let me break that word down for you. I'm like root words. I'm like a word
Memorial.
master around this.
You got it.
No, it don't mean Lemuria.
and
Merge
I'm
is
gonna
like
tell y'all
merge.
something. And I'm gonna tell
Merge
y'all
like
something, man. For
merge.
the
You
people,
merge
and for the
to
people
another
that,
land. More is when you more from your mother. It's
Mhm,
called more science. It's not a
yeah,
group of people. It's a
no,
fucking
no,
science. It's
it's a
not a
sign.
group of people. They're not Creons. They're not from America. They're not from Africa. It was
Mm-mm,
just a science made in America. A
that's right.
science.
That's
A
it.
religion. You
Merge is
laughing.
Nah,
when you
more
Merge
merge
is a
mean
with
black.
another
religion.
country. It's
Listen,
called
bro.
nationality. Hold on,
But
let
I'm
me
gonna
just
Let
get
me
tell,
done
tell
real
y'all
quick. I don't
something.
need that
Let
long.
me
but
You
you
grab
don't
the
know
even
what?
need
mic.
that
Let me
I'm
grab
gonna
the
say,
mic right
I don't
quick,
even
bro.
need that
all right,
long.
I'm gonna let you
Like
kill.
30. Damn. We got a problem with cutting each other off. Shit. All I'm saying is the
Nah, I
word
just
merge.
want the mic,
Look in the English
bro.
dictionary because that's the only language that everybody know how to speak. But in all the European languages, it's the merge. It's like when you merge with something, like when 1 + 1 merged together equals 2, because America's emerged from the sea and we merged with other lands. Like we do
That's
today,
true.
we help all other lands out through the mer. So it was
That's true.
people that was connecting to other lands. And then the
Yeah,
word more is the science of your mother because she moored you into this world.
that's right. That's
Hey,
right.
I
Root.
don't
That's
own
I
that
Fact.
like
science.
that.
Real
Hey,
I
My
quick.
like
mother
that.
No,
don't
that
own
was
that
facts,
science.
bro.
Black man don't own that science. It's the science
no,
of mother
See how
that
you?
was made in
yeah,
America. I digress.
true.
All right, now, boom. No,
Like
no,
the
hold
brother
up. Let me
said,
say this, bro. Let me say this right quick. You see how you taught us that shit, bro? Long as we keep the disrespect out, we all gonna learn, bro. Cause that was some knowledge. But go ahead, whoever was about to talk.
Hey, real
That
and
was
quick.
I'm
big.
gonna say
Can I
this,
get it
man.
right after you?
And for the
I'm gonna say
people,
this.
and for the people,
All I need is like 20 seconds, bro, because I want to say
all right,
something
brother.
to what Root just said. Because he just broke it down a little better to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that was always a confusion with me. Like, okay, I see what you're saying now. Like more is like, you know what I'm saying, like more of the land, like what you put in the chat and shit here. You already been there versus more like merging to it. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so that's the difference between more and the Moor, because the ones who came from Lemuria, they came and they merged to the land. Okay.
That's deep.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
okay,
deep.
okay. But yeah, y'all can keep going, bro.
I'm gonna say this, man, for the people that want to know about the Moors, man, go read that book, The Black Coat of Arms of Europe, and you will understand how the Moors took over Europe for how many years they did. You understand what I'm saying? That was, and I tell people, man, it's rich history, man. The Catholic Church need to be shunned for what they did to the Moors, man. But we ain't gonna get into the crusade right now, man. But like I said, the Catholic Church have a lot to do with what happened to the Moors in
Hey, look.
14.
Hey, what was
That's all I'm gonna
the
say.
Hey,
title again?
look, hold up. Let me
What was
say
the
this
title?
right quick.
Just shout out the title one more time.
What's the title, bro?
The Black Coat of Arms of Europe. Read that book. That'll
Hey,
teach you the history of the
but
Moors.
Thank you. Thank
real
you.
quick, bro.
Uh-huh.
Real quick, but I got a question for you and Root Words, bro. So was Mansa Musa a Moor, Muur, or was he a Moor, a Moor?
Hey, Mansa Musa was the nigga you saw on the 300, right? Remember all the people was carrying that dude, right? But all the people that was carrying the dude in the 300 was draped in gold. His slaves was
I love you,
millionaires, bro. They went around the
Break that
world
story
and they
down.
like, right, yeah, they went around the world and they like, listen, bro,
Hell
they
yeah, they
put
had
value
those
on this
camels,
shit.
man.
Yeah,
But that
they was
wasn't.
like,
But
no,
I think the 300 was the Moors. My fault for cutting you off, bro. My fault.
no, the 300 was the Caucasoid Moors. The Moors taught the Caucasoid when they came out the
You talking about
mountains. They
the
taught
mulatto,
them
brother.
all.
You talking about the mulattoes. You talking about our bastard children. You talking about the kids that we had with all them women, the white women.
No,
That's
I'm
what you
talking about the
talking
motherfuckers
about.
that ran. No, I'm talking about the people that ran from the first war, ran in the mountains, and when we destroyed the world,
Hey, y'all,
Oh
they
yeah,
came out the
you talking
Caucasoid
about the
Mountains.
Caucasoid.
Listen,
Oh yeah, the
right?
hey,
Yes,
y'all, that
and the
Caucasoid.
story of 300
Caucasoid.
did not happen in
Now
Africa. That
listen,
story of 300
man,
happened in Canada, y'all.
hold up, bro, man.
Hey, y'all,
Let me build, bro. Let me build, bro. Let me build, bro, because it's a different ideology. Because I could be wrong too. So when they ran in them Caucasoid Mountains, right, and the people that won the war was still out here. But the people that retreated from the war took their fucking knowledge and everything and ran into the mountains. That's how you get white people, because ain't no sun, bro. Everybody black, bro. Ain't no white people, bro. Ain't no Chinese
There's no
people.
such
Ain't
thing
none
as
of
that.
people, bro.
No.
The
Hey, listen,
planets,
wait, sir.
right.
Ain't brother. Ain't no such thing as no white
Right.
race. None of these race. You know what I'm saying? Not even the black race. Let's be real. When I talk about myself, I call myself the original man. I can never
Hey,
call
man, I'm so
myself
glad you
a
said
black
that, man.
race.
I'm so glad you said that, man, because you
And
kept saying
no,
black.
but
I'm
You know what I'm
so
most
saying?
of
glad
that
you
is
did that.
only in law though. Like
I'm
Yeah,
glad you
I
brother.
said
get
that,
what he's
though.
saying.
I'm glad you
I
said
got
that.
Yeah, no problem, brother. No problem that I said that, man, because that's what we got to tell our people, man. It's no such thing as no black race or white race. See,
But
that
in
thing,
law, we can't be black, but ain't nothing wrong with black,
yeah,
correct?
it's nothing wrong with it because in law we got to go by that because that's on paperwork. But if
Yeah.
we really want to deal with the knowledge and we
Now, I'm just
deal with
asking
it
you a question. Ain't nobody saying it ain't cool to be black. We just saying under law, we fucked up
under
by
law,
being
yeah, we
black.
fucked
It is
up by
law.
No,
law.
I'm saying
It's
this.
under
If I
law.
take
Under
your
law.
black ass, no, here's
Hey,
what I'm
so
saying.
Bill,
Hold up.
Bill,
Stop. Let me say this because I'm
Hold
drunk.
on. Let's hear what we
No,
said.
I'm
Hold on now.
drunk,
You
bro.
could have
No,
talked.
I
Hear what we said.
can't hold on
Hold on now. Hold on.
because
I'm gonna let you know. Just give me 1 second, bro. I'm just saying. Hear what we said. We black, bro, but in law we can't be black. It's the science, bro. That's all.
Yeah,
now
that is
what
the
I'm
sign.
saying, if I take your black ass to Alaska, right, and you have 100 babies, you have 100 generations, right? Y'all gonna